Jessica Z. What's up, Jessica? Thank you for the share. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for being here, Jessica. You are awesome. Welcome in, everybody. We are just getting started. So, I welcome you in. There's a lot of fireworks going off. Happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. Ruby VR, David Torres, Brianna, what's good? They are cranking the fireworks outside. Tim McCall, what's good? Guys, are any of y'all hearing fireworks where you are? So, I wanted to make a video explaining what happened since the last time we talked. Guys, I had a vicious nightmare about this place. I've been having nightmares and sleep disturbances. Something about staying up, guys. I went months, if not over a year, without having consistent sleep issues, and then I stayed over here for over a week after Lola got sick, and nightmares, seeing like things in my room moving around and crazy noises. Like, it's time. It is, and I've been saying it for a while. But so I wanted to have the security system set up by the time we did the stream. Wasn't able to do that. I wanted to have a handful of SLSs. I still don't have the advanced one, but the rest of them should be ready to go. And I wanted to make a video talking about the nightmare. So, guys, let me tell you, there is something, and I don't know. Like, listen, I'm going through a lot of stressful things in my life, and so that could, and I'm investigating the basement a lot, so that could, explain some of these nightmares and sleep disturbances I'm having. But the nightmare I had, it reminded me so much of that very first nightmare I had when I was a kid in elementary school and we first saw this house. And right after seeing this house for the first time, I had a nightmare about going into the basement and these twin girls levitating me into the air. Like, and when they were levitating me, they were strangling me with like telekinesis. And the twin girls were standing at the bottom of the steps. That's where they say the boy passed away. And okay, here's the nightmare. So the first thing I can remember is I'm on the steps about where we are right here, but all the lights are on. So it's like, it looks like it's, like every single light's on, but everything's like not black and white, but almost. Like there's no color. Everything's like bluish white. Almost like Twilight, like the first Twilight movie. Everything's like that. And this door is open behind me. The door is open behind me. And I can see through here. The kitchen wall is white, like it. This thing's not on the door, but I can't go through the door for some reason. There's like an invisible barrier, and every time I try to hit it, there's like a pulse, like an echo, and I can't get through. And then there's something in the basement, something dark moving around. I can feel it. I think I just heard it. So I try to get out again. I try to get out of the basement again. There's an invisible barrier here. Something grabs my legs. Oh yeah, and the entire time, listen, the entire time I'm praying, but I can't pray out loud. I'm only praying in my mind. The prayers I'm not able to pray and make like sounds. I can only pray in my, and the prayers are not they weren't working. Something grabs my legs and starts pulling me down the steps, like I'm being pulled into the basement, and then something starts pulling me under the ground. It starts pulling me through the floor into the ground. And when it first grabbed me, when I'm up here on the top of the steps and it grabs me, I can feel this massive black energy, just completely blacked out, like no color, just this big, it's almost like the way it felt to me was like as if it were like a gigantic black egg, and it was pulsing. I could feel this like this echo of this thing under the ground just pulsing. And so it started pulling me under the ground, and then thank God I woke up right then. And keep in mind, I was praying the whole time. I was praying to God, and then something told me to pray to David, and I was like thinking of David in the Bible, but then I remembered David's the name of the little boy who passed away. But again, when I woke up from this nightmare, in my room, there were these things moving around, and I was hearing these electricity noises. Like, it was like, it sounded like, it sounded like something had been short circuited. And there was these things by the bed moving, and I was freaking out. And then so obviously I pull out my phone and I do a voice memo and I just start saying everything that happened. But the sound stopped, the thing stopped moving around. Obviously, it was awful. Anyways, guys, if you sleep here long enough, you will have nightmares. If you stay in this house long enough, you'll have nightmares, sleep disturbances, uh, weird stuff will start happening to you. Sayuki, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Let's get down here, okay? Enough of the nightmares. Let's get down here. I'm nervous, guys. When I first got over here today, it felt like being at the Sally house or like at the Monroe house. It doesn't feel like just like a normal house anymore. Like not even close. Camden, your friendly neighbor, says, I really want to buy a spirit box. Do you know where I can find a cheap one? Well, you can get a blemished spirit box like an SB7 for like $80. That's not really super cheap. Whoa, did you see that? There was like a there was like a light by the back door. Hello? Guys, I'm telling, this feels like, oh my god. This feels like a Sally house, Monroe house type situation. Kate, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Let's go. Guys, remember at 50 Let 'em Cooks, we do our first AI photo of the night. Okay. And guys, I do have the SLS camera charged up. It should be fully charged. I do have to mess with the cable. That cable's still bad. I got to get a replacement. Guys, I wish I could explain to you how it feels. Let me try to explain to you how it feels. It feels like at any moment there could be a lightning strike or like static electric. It feels like, you know that feeling when you've rubbed your feet on carpet and you're about to touch something and you know it's going to shock you? That's what it feels like. It feels like we're about to get shocked. Sage with the super over on YouTube. I'm a practicing witch. You're dealing with a demon. Salt the threshold and burn sage. It'll help a lot. Sage, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for the kind words. And thank you for looking out for your boy. We are absolutely going to do a full cleansing. And you're right about the salt, by the way. Not a lot of people know about doing the salt. People think it's just for like TV shows and movies. Salt does actually work. It's a purification thing. It's salt being a pure substance. That purity drives away and can bind and trap evil spirits. But yeah, it's so. Sage, what are you feeling? Let me know in the chat. Kathleen John Hibbert, thank you for the lightning bolts. Hello, Carrie. Enigmatic Coyote says the salt is ionized. Anne Marie says feels charged. Miss K, thank you for the heart. All right. Guys, that's the thing. Some people are on the demon side. Some people want to see the demon win. And what does a demon winning look like? It looks like, I'd imagine human suffering is like the way, like what they really want to see. Kathleen, thank you for the heart. Panda says, I would love to see the salt in action. You know, there are a couple of ways you can use it. Like Sage was talking about, you can use it on thresholds to make sure it can't cross a threshold. You can also do circular entrapments, but the way that I do the cleansing is like the traditional four containers of salt in each corner of the house. You can take it a step further and do each corner of the floor, but in theory you only have to do one corner. But anyways, the salt in the corners does work. And you can do it on an individual room basis, or you can do the whole house. I've always done the whole house. Actually, when it was really bad, we did do a few of the rooms. on their own. And then when you sage, obviously, you sage every single nook and cranny, open all the windows and doors, make sure everything gets pushed out, which does work. Karina, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the popular vote. All right, guys, let's. Oof. Also, guys, Lola, my baby girl Lola is not here. She's at my place. Babe is watching her. And Pops Metal is in bed asleep. So there should be no noise coming from upstairs. Any noise we hear will be suspicious and we'll have to investigate. Kathleen, you had a tornado? You said Ithaca had a tornado? Where's that at? Enigmatic Coyote says that's why they possess you, because of fear frequency. It gets lowered through fear. You're right. And I think that's part of why I've been having the sleep disturbances. I think that's why people over time begin having them here. It's because the fear slowly chips away at you and makes you feel more and more drained, more and more weakened and scared. And when you start getting like that, it starts being able to mess with you real bad. And once you have a couple of like really bad night terrors or like sleep disturbances, it makes it to where when you go to sleep, you become fearful. You get a little scared, thinking that something's going to happen. And that's how it was getting here, because every night something was happening. Every single night something was happening. So, needless to say, being at my place the last night was nice. I'm going back there again tonight. I still have to, after we get off here, I still have to hit the treadmill, and I got to be in bed earlier than usual. I have to hit the treadmill, go back home, feed Lola, do all her medicines, take her out, and then I need to shower. I'm supposed to be, guys, I'm recording in the studio tomorrow. Your boy is doing a vocal session in the studio. At least that's the plan. It depends on if they can get the guitar tracks done first. If they can, I'm doing a guest vocal spot for one of my friends' bands, so that'll be fun. Anyways, let's try like some EVP. Actually, you know what? Let's get a different recorder. We've been using this recorder a bunch. I'm gonna go grab a different one. And guys, if we hit 50, let them cook. Oh, we already hit 50. Let them cooks. Let's go. Here we go. We will set out a RIM pod right now. Or no, we'll do a music box. Is anyone here with me? All right, this first one's a test. Oh, crap. I messed it up. This first one's a test. Just a sketchy picture of your boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I told you. I told you. I told you every time. Every time. Look at the yellow eyes. Guys, I swear I knew it was going to happen. Okay, look. Oh, all right, here's the replay. Here's the picture I took. Screenshot. Here's what the AI sees. Guys, at this point, it's stupid. Like, we have to clear this out. Let me do the screenshot so you all can... Let me turn this light off. Again, for whatever reason, demonic entities show up with yellow eyes. You know, some people say their eyes are actually red, but we just see them as yellow. Cameras will see them as yellow too. Travis, yeah, it's a good point, Travis. Let's check the hidden data. So this is the... Gail, welcome to the Sub Squad, Gail. You will have access to my exclusive research streams. Look at this. The yellow eyes right behind me. Is that maxed out? All right, yeah, let's, like Travis said, let's look for some hidden data. So interestingly enough, it's not attached to anything. It's just the eyes. And guys, I have seen the yellow eyes in the basement with my own eyes, like in person, floating in person. You know what's weird is, like, I thought I saw something attached to the eyes when we I took the screenshot, but I guess maybe I was just seeing this like dark border. I swear I can like there's a little bit. So there's a little bit of like separation around it. What if we no, wrong way. Then the AI thinks it's my hand and that I've got a utility belt on, which is kind of sick. Kind of sick, really, if you think about it. Guys, this, and look, this is not normal. This is not a normal thing to happen when taking these AI pictures. Oh, wait. Did I miss a super? Hold on. Sage says the box in the corner of the room with the dolls. There seems to be a well of energies there. I'd like you to take a look. Wait a minute. Which box are you talking about? Also, big shout out to Sage with the super. Cindy Robinson with the super. Hi, Eric. I'm finally getting over COVID. Guys, the YouTube chat is popping right now. Cindy, I'm so glad to hear you're getting over COVID. COVID's rough. It is rough. Jennifer says, I'm watching a movie named The Harrisville Haunting with you in it. Yes, that is. I am in that movie. It's about the Conjuring house. You know what's so funny? Some of my friends have seen because like if you pull up like Tubi or like a handful of other streaming services, it'll show up as like a preview, like one of the first suggested movies, especially if you're into like horror movies or paranormal. So it's crazy. I've had friends like message me like, bro, I saw you in this movie. It's actually kind of sick. Jennifer, I'm glad you're checking it out. Guys, I feel like we shouldn't be down here. Like I told you, this feels like the Sally house or like Monroe house. In that nightmare I had, guys, I'm telling you, there is something massive underneath the ground here, a massive dark energy. And I wonder if, so hear me out, like, you know how the spirits always say, leave, get out, you shouldn't be here. What if there's like a sinkhole? And what if it's like a premonition that the house is going to get swallowed up? Like the house, and like if we're asleep and a sinkhole opens up, and like everyone thinks that like this is the ground and there's nothing underneath it. There's tons of stuff underneath every neighborhood. There's tons of tunnels, there's tons of pipes, there's tons of just like everything. So again, it's not likely that like a sinkhole is going to open and like imagine if I'm having premonitions from the future, like my future self is saying, "Get out of there. There's going to be a sinkhole or an earthquake or something." And it's going to get swallowed into an abyss. Again, I don't think that's the case, but like that meditation I had, the nightmares, one of the first dream I ever had about this house was a nightmare. And again, I've had multiple back when the haunting was really bad. There's only one other time it's been worse than this. And back when it was that bad, so my room's over on this side. I would have dreams where something would, I thought I was awake, but obviously I was dreaming. But something would pull me through my bed, through the floor, into the basement, and then start trying to pull me through the ground. And when it would start trying to pull me through the ground, I'd wake up. Oh my goodness. We got tons of freaking oh my God. All right, sorry, buddy. Oh my God, there's a bunch of them. Jeez. There was, you think there was just one spider. There was a ton of spiders, plus two of those beetles. Oh my God. Sorry, Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are infested. I guess from the weather. Oh, frick, spider webs. Like, Spider webs galore. Ugh. Bug eating a bug. It is. Jeez, and it's not like we've been cleaning down here and like getting stuff out of here. It's not like we haven't been active down here. Oh, okay. Goose, Jake was blocked on TikTok. What happened? I need to call him. Sage, is the box behind you in that room? Oh yeah, that's right, Sage. Are you talking about this box? EL Lopez, the spirit box on? I don't have it on me. Jessica, he was driving while live. Yeah, that'll get you that'll get you banned. Goose, that gets you banned every time. He should know that. EL Lopez, thank you for the follow. Joylyn, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Oh, I need to set up the REM pod. Guys, if we hit 100 Let 'em Cooks, we'll get Haunted Doll Maggie and put her in the doorway. I feel like we shouldn't be down here. I feel like we should not be down here. My instincts are like screaming at me right now. This doesn't feel right. This feels... Oh, I feel like I'm about to start panicking. All right, chill. It's the basement. It's the same house. Goose, your birthday's July 5th. Happy early birthday. Jessica, this is my old place. Well, I still own the house, but I don't live here currently. My dad's living here currently. I have an apartment. I guess it'd just be easier to just say it's my house, but I'm not staying here. All right. I got to suck it up. We got to suck it up, lock in. Let's get back in there. Guys, if we hit 100 Let 'em Cooks, we will do another AI photo, and we will do the REM pod and the music box. I'm going to go ahead and set the REM pod out now. And if we hit 100 Let 'em Cooks, we'll do the music box. Guys, if we get any... Oh, yeah, we got 3 supers. That's right, guys. For the supers, let's go ahead and set the REM pod out. And let's do an AI photo for the super chats. Sage says, get out of there now. You are not safe now. Sage, I feel that. It feels not safe. It feels like something's screaming at me. It feels like there's something like animalistic. It really feels like we should not be down here. Oh, God, it feels like something is just screeching. Oh, I can't block it out either. Osiris says, do you feel something is watching you because it is? Oh, yeah. So, did you see the first AI photo we got? You see the first AI photo we got tonight? Guys, did anyone miss that first AI photo? Look. So, what the AI does is you take a picture and then it tries to guess what the environment around you looks like. It's called AI expansion. So, this is the photo I took. This was literally just starting the camera up, and it takes a photo off the bat. So this was the photo, and then this is what the AI sees. Yellow eyes behind me. And if you know about the demon lore and how their eyes show up, yellow eyes is a common sighting in demonic hauntings. Now, does that mean that this is a demon? This is a yellow-eyed demon standing behind me? No, it does not mean that, but it means it could be. I need to go get that recorder. That was what I was going to do, is get the recorder. And we're going to do it EVP. This feels bad. And I mean, it doesn't feel bad like... Oh, I don't know how to explain it. Serial designation says this basement is giving off the Last of Us energy. Did you hear that? It sounded like steps walking in here. It sounded like blip, 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 blip. Gail, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Kathleen, thank you for the TikToks. All right, guys, here. Will you all keep an eye on this down here while I go get the recorder? I have to go up and all the way across the house and back, so it's going to take me a second. Here we go. And then, guys, when I get back, I owe Sage and Cindy Robinson an AI photo. Don't let me forget. Of course, it's going to max out right away. All right, that should stabilize pretty quickly. Vanessa? Wait, someone said, Kathleen, you said someone with wet shoes. Oh, I feel this like, obviously I'm freaking tripping. All right, I'll be right back. This really does feel like bad. Maybe not even bad. Maybe just like off. This feels like very, very off tonight. And I could feel it when I got here. Absolutely feel it when I got here. All right, I'm going to try, while I'm running and getting the recorder, I'll put on one thing I don't normally use. Because it feels like that kind of night. It feels like the stuff you don't normally use kind of night.
No-go use. Bro, use it.
Bro, use it. So this is Necrometer's speech mode. So there should be no words coming through, and it said, "Bro, use it." Use what?
Slow stop. And Skya.
Use what?
And up through the door. Walter Biggies. Eric Lexer. Taste Dew Trill. Lady. Luther Esper. Riesel Items. Clean. Opera Crane Leo. Melosa. Inea. Tully Beetle in it. Nathafa. Bit. Rolla. Hugh Essinger. We know Easton Pugh. Anya McCary. Did. I steal. And I think say. And I would add to use. Dash ended Kian. Nan. Oiten. Nor Anift. Sense data. And set you fake. You 10. Next you has investigate. All who say Eric Watermoney Jacksonville. It's Deer's cheap. Name Wix Deer. Head. Intro. Neon last. Name Uksh. Knock. Yef Air. Genuine in law. Season Oak. Said Tai Audio. Agric said. Enia Este. Dear Dicky Tens. Louis View. Shanley Rock. Dat. Ute. Igno. Topper. Lee Emperor. E. Fat Fluff. Big Muscle. Urchin. Feet. Nutty Spare.
Did it say you want despair?
Says Rivko.
Do you want despair?
On that wing.
Do you know my name?
It tuck all.
You know whose voice this is?
Over current height. Rule price of you are. Hop you ace. Earth Blar.
All right, guys. Did it say anything at all, or was it just gibberish the whole time? Any actual words, or was it just gibberish? Wait, Osiris says yellow eyes. Travis, it said my name. Wait, Miss Mitty said it said Eric. Stephanie said Eric. Shaza said Eric. It did say my name? Oh, before I came down, it said my name. Oh, my goodness. And we hit the gift goal. Okay, guys, you know what that means. All right. It means it's time to lock in, and we're going to take another AI photo. Oh, and I got the recorder. I have the recorder. And we got to set out the music box. So music box, AI photo. Guys, I feel like something is, I don't know if it's angry or... But I do have this terrible feeling. Look, if we hear the... Oh my god. What was that noise? Oh, do you hear that noise? That's the sound of a beetle being trapped in a spider web. I know that noise from this basement. But that looks like... Oh, it's not a wolf spider. So if you ever are in a basement and you hear this like popping sound, it's a lot of times, well, in this basement anyways, the beetle trapped in a spider web. All right. All right, guys, don't look. R.I.P., buddy. Oh, oh, barely got him. Oh, oh, terrible. All right, there is a... I guarantee you there's a beetle stuck somewhere. Oh, no, I'm not seeing it. All right, we'll focus on that later. Don't think about it. Don't think. Oh, covered in spider webs. Music box is on. Right here. Like from here. Oh my god. I'm tripping. Also, I mean, I guess it's obvious. But do you see how like worn out this little section is right here? I've never noticed that till just now. Like, look, you can see where the tiles used to be here, and then it's just this super worn out patch, and then you can see back where the tiles are, or were. Goose, 2 AI photos. All right, I got you, Goose. I got you. That's where we saw the yellow eyes. Also, guys, if we hit a galaxy, one galaxy, or another super, we'll turn the lights off. We'll turn my camera light off and call on the spirits. So a super or a galaxy, we go lights out and call on the spirits right away. All right, let's take an AI photo. Oh, seeing those eyes. Spirits, can you show us? What is this energy? What is this thing? Show us with the AI camera. Oh, it deloaded the AI. What the heck? Why did it do that? It keeps turning it to selfie mode. All right, this one doesn't count. This is not the picture. Oh my god! Look at her eyes. Also, I guess I hit the REM pod. It's turned. Did the REM pod go off at all? Maybe me walking through there turned it. It didn't alarm though. Okay, anyways, look at her eyes. So the AI thinks that there is a woman in front of me here. Replay. Oh my god. Right, let me redo that. There we go. So her eyes are glowing, and then there's this thing over here. Let's have a look. Also, it looks like there's a UFO beside me. Alright, you all aren't seeing her eyes like I am. And then let's check this thing over here. Oops. Let's check this thing on the right here. What is that? What is that? Huh. It's your boy with the Post Town hat on. Again, that one doesn't count. It feels like oddly quiet. Can you all hear me? T-Jack says, who's that hot guy in the background? This guy? Are you talking about some other? What if there was another guy, like another person in the background? Guys, something's off. Something, I can hear it in my voice. It's like hitting something else. My voice is like hitting something. Did you hear that? I swear something just said, hey, like in between you and me. But it was very, very, very faint. Like, I'm talking like very faint. See, there it was again. I swear it just said okay. Oh, Kitten just sent the... Kitten, you picked the worst time to send the galaxy. Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go. This one's for Kitten. This one's for Kitten with the galaxy. Spirits, this is Eric from Epic. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Did somebody just say, hey, Eric? Oh my goodness. To the spirits that are in the basement, make a loud noise. Make yourself known. Who's here with us? Yeah, these completely black ones are just showing the lights. All right, turning the light back on. In 3, 2, 1. Travis says, Eric, please be careful tonight. I'm getting super bad vibes tonight. Me too, Travis, me too. And you know, I was thinking about doing like the whistle experiment and the clap game. I don't think we're going to do either of those. Even just doing that right there, I felt like we were pushing it. But isn't that the point, is to push it? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Spirits, what are we dealing with tonight? I felt something touching my hand. Could have been a spider. Oh, look, there's 2 people! K-Love, thank you for the 30 roses. Guys, something is up. I don't normally have, like, these strong feelings. Like, these overwhelming, consistent feelings. Also, big shout out to Kitten for the galaxy. Again, if we get a galaxy or a super, we will do a lights out call on the spirits for like 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. We'll take an AI photo too. In the meantime, though, let's look at this. Guys, let's look at this. So here's the picture I just took. And this is what the AI is seeing. It almost looks like 2 people in like prison suits. Or like jumpers, or what is it called? Pumps, thank you for the heart. Travis, I'm feeling it too. 100%. You know, What if we just start doing the cleansing now? That might be messed up, though. That might make it worse if we're not ready to do the full thing. Oh, yeah, we need to look. We need to put Maggie in the doorway. And guys, if we get this next gift goal, the Galaxy, we'll get the SLS camera going. Oh, and remember last time the SLS was freaking out. It was freaking out right here in this doorway. Okay, here's the AI picture we just took. Definitely looks like an inmate like suit. And same with this one. Let's turn the brightness up and see if we can get more detail. Oh, look, there's something down here. Look, there's something red. What was that? Tell me you heard that. I couldn't make out if that was a noise or a voice. Whoa. What is this thing? Do you see that right there? That's in the original image. What at the like right here. Right right there. What the hell is that? I need to check the original and see. Sometimes the AI will change things that were part of the original image. Okay. Trevor Steele says, I heard something, but I don't know what it was. All right. User, thank you for the follow. Serial designation says, yo, Eric, be careful not to anger the spirits. I feel like they're pissed already. Yeah, here, let's do EVP. Guys, remember, if we hit this next Galaxy gift goal, we will get the SLS camera and take another AI photo. The SLS is where we mapped in that giant stick figure anomaly over the doorway a few nights ago. We'll get that going. In the meantime, let's set Maggie in the doorway, and let's also use the... Oh, we get T-Jax with the Galaxy! Boom! All right, we're going to do EVP and SLS. Guys, let's see some fire in the chat for T-Jax. Smashing the gift goal. Let's go. All right, Maggie, I'm picking you up. Maggie looks normal tonight. Some nights her eyes look like dark and weird, but she looks totally normal tonight. All right, let's go ahead and take an AI photo right now. Also, I might need to move her arms up a little bit. So, there we go. All right, this is for T-Jax. Is there anything attached to Maggie tonight? Please show us on the AI if something is attached to her. Fire! Oh my god. Do you see this? What in the world? You all can't see it. I gotta turn the brightness down. Oh god. What the hell was that? Something just moved like from the steps to over to here. What the hell was that? It looked like two. I don't know how to explain it. Like two windshield wipers that were white. Like Sniper Hell, yeah. The spirits, they still talk about fire all the time. They mention fire a lot. I said, is there anything attached to Maggie? And it shows a picture of fire coming out of her head. Do you see that? I can hear the murmuring, the whispering. Hello? That's Maggie celebrating the 4th of July. We'll go with that. We'll say that's Maggie celebrating the 4th. What's so crazy is like this it's made out of it's not made out of anything connected to the image. The I don't know if you all are going to be able to see it. All this stuff here is literally generated outside of anything within the image, which means that this would be considered a potentially anomalous capture. It's not like the fire's made out of her hair. There's something, it generated something else attached to her. Something, it almost looks like metal and then these red rods. Maybe it is trying to show like a firework. Maybe Maggie wants some fireworks. Should we light some fireworks in the basement? Spirits, would you want us to light fireworks in the basement? What is this? What is this thing? It looks like Zoidberg from is that his name? From Futurama? What is this stuff? So this is stuff that's on the other part of the image. That almost looks like an M, like letter M. And let's see, there was writing on these. It's gibberish though. It's like the writing you'd see in a dream. Okay, if there's a spirit that wants to talk tonight, can you please say Eric out loud right now? Okay, I swear I heard it like right after I asked. It was almost immediate. Sayuki, thank you for the 10 Let 'em cooks. Guys, we get 50 Let 'em cooks, we're taking another AI photo. Or if we get a super chat over on YouTube, we'll take another one. In the meantime, let's do an EVP. What? I said I don't want something? Don't freak out. What don't you want? What is that massive energy under the ground? What is that? Would you like a candle? Would you like a candle? Guys, Sage with another super Sage. For you, I'm going to light them a candle right now. And Sage, it's interesting you mentioned that because they ask for candles all the time. So Sage, for you, we're going to light a candle right now. For you and for the spirits. All right, I thought I had a handful of those candles down here, but I don't. I'm going to have to go grab them. All right, so let's listen to this EVP, and then I'll go grab the candles. That is the plan. Whoa. There was a strong draft in here for a second. Not now. Okay. Guys, yeah, be sure to smash follow if you're new. Who has subscribed on YouTube? Whoa, right at the beginning. Hold on. You must get back. You must get back. Wanted. You must get back with it. It's you must get back something. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't want something.
Oh, that's I heard that voice. I heard that voice out loud. Guys, normally those out loud voices, for whatever reason, most of the time they don't transfer onto the devices, especially this recorder. But this one captured it. This one freaking captured it. Oh my God, what was that? Do you hear this? What the hell was that?
I don't want something. Don't freak out. What don't you
Right before I said, "What don't you want?" There, it says it's like it happened or something like that.
Don't freak out. What don't you
Or cadaver? Does it say cadaver? Hold on. It's like cadaver. It sounds like cadaver. Lyric, that's me saying don't freak out.
I don't want something. Don't freak out.
Right there. right before I say what don't you want, there's like a voice that says cadaver. It's like cadaver. What don't you want?
What don't you want? What is that massive energy under the ground? What is that? Would you like a candle? Would you like a candle?
You aren't. There's something at the very end of it. You have to leave, or you aren't for me, or something like that. Raven 223 says, "Bro, it's 2:23 a.m." That's correct. It is. Enigmatic Coyote says 528 the space, bro. You talking about the frequency? 528. You know, I probably will use something like either the frequencies or the like Tibetan bowls. Some type, because like we're gonna have to do a full top to bottom cleansing where we push everything out of the house. I can feel it, guys. I can feel it. I can hear it. Like I can hear the way my words are bouncing in the environment. I swear I can see it. Everything looks grimier and darker. Whatever it is here right now much more than usual. I can feel it in my head. Britt says, "How can Pop stand to be there?" It hasn't been easy. He for a long time he was able to, it was just mainly like noises occasionally, doors, would pop open every now and then, like, nothing too crazy. But lately it's been he's been having the sleep disturbances too, and like it's getting to the point where, it's getting very much out of hand. Also, it's got to the point where he'll like, and this used to happen frequently, where you just hear someone walk down the hall. And Pops was telling me a story. I was out of town, and he had both the girls. He had Lucy, Lola, and Pops, and they were all in the living room. And all of a sudden, he hears boom, 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 boom down the hall, and so he thinks it's one of the girls. So he looks over, expecting to see one of the girls, and then he looks over, and both Lucy and Lola both have their heads up, looking down the hall, waiting to see somebody. So Lucy, Lola, and Pops are all looking in the hallway, expecting there to be a person there, and there's no one there. Travis says every hair on my body standing up. Travis, there is something crazy here right now. Also, did we hit that last goal? No, we're 21 out of 50. Guys, we hit 50 Let 'em Cooks. We are going to take another AI photo, and then the next gift goal, we'll do something crazy like the gateway or something crazy. We need to get the SLS. Let's get the SLS. Let's lock in. Guys, I almost want to like tie a rope to myself and then put it upstairs in case I need to be like pulled out or I have to pull myself out. K-Love, thank you for the 10 Let 'em Cooks. Let's go. Thank you, K-Love. I appreciate you. Guys, that nightmare was terrifying. Mally, thank you for the awesome. Philip Ford, thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah, the candles. I got to go grab the candles. Also, I thought there was a plane overhead. It's still going. Sage with another super. Let's go. Let's take an AI photo right now for Sage. It active because of me tonight. Ask it to grab girl. Ask it to grab what? Here, Sage, for you, I'm going to take an AI picture right now. Sage, when I got here, I could feel it right away. It felt just like walking into the Sally house or walking into the Monroe house. It felt eerily similar to that. It was remarkable how like distinct it felt. All right, let's take a picture. Can you show me who's standing at the bottom of the steps? Show me with the AI camera who's at the bottom of the steps. All right, nothing on that one. I'm going to try one more at a slightly different angle. What is... It looked like there was... Okay. Let's try one more. Let's try it like this. Spirit, show me who's at the bottom of the steps. Oops. Who is down there? My head feels like it's being crushed. There's the yellow eyes. There. Guys. Someone in the chat said it's down there staring at you right now. Who was that? Someone in the chat literally called this out. I should have screenshotted it. Someone in the chat literally said it's at the bottom of the steps staring at you right now. T-Jax with the 20, let him cooks. T-Jax, you are incredible. Let's do another, we'll do another one for T-Jax. Crazy said it. Crazy, you were totally right, Crazy. Look, there's the, it's like blurry to you all. I'm going to take a screenshot of it so you all can see it better. Screenshot. There's also some writing on the wall. Also, we're going to have to go outside. There is something in the sky making a bunch of noise, and I thought it was a plane, but it's been going on for like over 5 minutes now. All right, let's go look outside because I keep hearing some. Is anyone watching from Kentucky? Do you all hear it too? God, for some reason, this reminds me of. Y'all ever hear the song Hotel California by the Eagles? Whoa. Guys? Did something go in front of my light? Did you all see that? Yeah, cadaver means body, I'm pretty sure. Guys, I swear it looked like the steps got dark for a second. I wonder if my light flickered. Anyway, looking at this reminds me of Hotel California. And guys, during one of the peak hauntings here, I had a crazy dream. A spirit was talking to me and said something like, oh God, I made like a video or like a note of it talking about it. But anyways, the spirit told me that you'll know his name and his name will be Joe Walsh. And I was like, who the hell is Joe Walsh? And then the song Hotel California came on later that day when I was in my car. And after the song ended, the radio guy said, that's the Eagles with Hotel California. Their guitarist, Joe Walsh. And like, it was one of those like moments that hit me like a ton of bricks, where it made me immediately realize that the nightmare I had was actually something speaking to me in my dream. potentially something evil about the guitar player of the Eagles. Is it Joe Walsh? Is that right, or am I tripping? Guys, I've never known any of the people's names in the band of the Eagles. Like, no idea uh, that was the guitar player's name. Again, I'm not sure if that's right now either. This was a couple years ago, but I need to find that video where I talk about it. Because in the dream, I was somewhere, and I said something like, "Can I never leave here?" And he said, "You will know him. His name is Joe Walsh." God, oh, did you see the light flicker? Tell me you saw the light flicker just now. All right, guys, we hit the gift goal. That means we're going to take one more AI photo, and then we're going to go outside. The next gift goal we'll set for the gateway device, the ultimate spirit communicator. We hit this next gift goal. We'll turn on everything. This one's going to be a big one. 200 let 'em cooks. We go full gateway device. In the meantime, let's take an AI photo for T-Jax and for everyone who hit that last goal. Spirits, show me on the AI camera who is the yellow eyes. Is that 7 or is this a different demon? Is this a different demon? Nothing on that one here. Let's step down there. I'm going to take one more and then we'll go look outside and see what's making that noise. Mally with the let 'em cooks. 10 let 'em cooks starting us off hot. Just Chunky with the let 'em cook. What's up, Chunky? Thank you. Linda, thank you for the heart. Sunny Dragon Gaming says, you feel anything different in the air? It feels warmer than usual. But I don't feel any like water or anything weird. Oh, we forgot to set Maggie. No, there she is. So when I got pulled down the steps, it was pulling me to like that point right there, trying to pull me into the ground. And the nightmare I had a few years ago when it was pulling me into the ground was over there. It was over like back where the music box is. And then when I had that meditation where we were under the floor of the basement, I was right there. My point being is that this thing is massive and it's way bigger than just the house, but I think the house is the center point of whatever this thing is. Oh! What the heck? Do y'all see this? All right, let's examine the image and see if it's made out of something in the original image. Because we're looking for stuff that's, anomalous, which means not connected to something in the original. And I think the chair. So there's like a chair right here. I think it might have triggered this to like, maybe it thought it was like part of a helmet or something. Well, look at the eyes. That looks like a smiley face in the eyeball. Can you see that? And then this one looks like a snake eye. But again, this one might be a false map. And then look, the trash can, the light of the trash can is like this part of this feather. So again, that's not. Some people will argue that that's not how it works. That like you can't just say something's not a spirit when it could be a spirit. And I totally get that. I'm just trying to give credence to the best possible evidence we capture and not everything. If you get what I'm saying. Like, this could still absolutely be anomalous. I just don't think it is. But it could be. I'm not saying that I'm the end-all, be-all for knowing what is and isn't anomalous. Spirits, use this camera. All right, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Let's get some air. Let's get some air. All right, nothing on that one. I was without the chair. Guys, that nightmare of not being able to get out of the door even though it was open. That was awful. And guys, I'm sure, like I said earlier, that there's some symbology for the like stress that I've been going through. Mick CNR says, guys, it might be fake. He did like 200 haunted streams. That's that's your reasoning for why it might be fake is because I've been investigating for a long time? That's like saying your message is fake because you sent it twice. That means your message isn't real. That makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. I guess you're thinking that people can only do like one haunted stream. They can do like one investigation or else it's not legit. Sage, yeah. Oh, the candles. Sage, you're so right. I need to get the candles. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Icy with the super. Icy, I almost missed that. Okay, Icy, are you still here? Icy, I'm going to take an AI photo for you right now. And then yeah, let's we'll step out back. I'm going to. Whoa, this one is creepy looking. Oh my goodness. I need to do the SLS. We need to get the candles. Oh! Icy, this one's for you. Dude, there's like a 7 right there. Maybe that's nothing. Might be nothing. How did that creepy photo turn into this girl? The AI is tripping. See, look, this makes no sense. I was just talking about how, like, it being connected to stuff in the image. Let's. Okay, I know this is. We're getting lost in the sauce here. So, the top of that sound blanket right there triggered part of a shirt, and it was like, oh yeah, she's just floating there. She's got no arms, no rest of her body. The AI is like, yeah, there's definitely a person floating there. Okay, all right. And then this is what I thought was a 7. Kind of looks like a 7. It might not be nothing though. All right, candles. Let's get the candles. And then we only did one EVP. We got to do another one. We got to do another EVP. Guys, we're at 28 out of 200 let them cooks. At 200, we turn on the gateway device. We activate the gateway. Just being able to walk out of this door is so nice. Also, that noise has stopped. We should have came out here sooner. Wait, no, it's still happening. It's just quieter up here for some reason. Okay, I'm not hearing it. It must have been like a fleet of planes, or maybe like multiple helicopters. Is there anyone up there tonight? If there's anyone in the sky above the house, can you give us a loud and clear sign right now, please? Is there anyone watching over us? All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Take a couple deep breaths. Wow, it feels like exactly the same out here as far as like the air. Maybe it's like the same exact temperature and humidity as it is inside. Okay, let's try something. Guys, have any of y'all ever been like in the mountains of Colorado? I'm talking like 9,000 feet elevation type situation. because whenever you go like 10,000 feet up and above, it makes you very thankful for just regular air. All right, I need to turn the exposure down a little bit. So obviously we're getting some stars. I don't see anything weird. Don't see anything weird in the image. Guys, if we get any sub squad members, members only members, or if we hit 40 let them cook while we're out here, we'll take an AI photo of the sky. For now, let's try one more like this. Come on, focus. Crap, I messed that up so bad. Yeah, boy, goofed on this. I swear I keep seeing something like right there when we take the photos. Alright, let's get back inside. Yeah, we're not getting nothing out here. We're not getting nothing out here. Miss Smitty just subbed. Alright, Miss Smitty, I got you. I got you. Mark Thomas, thank you for the 7 let 'em cooks. Alright, let's try this. Alright, nothing on this one, but I'm going to pan up. Or should I go back into the yard? I almost feel like we should go further back. See if we can get anything that way. But I got to watch out for Lola's bathroom spots. Oh, did I get one? No, okay, we're good. Alright, this is the second one for Miss Smitty. If we get 5 more let 'em cooks, we'll take another one. Is that the... Do you see this? Again, I guess it's just street lights. Is that a 7? Do you see that? Also, I feel like I walk through spider webs in the middle of the yard. Alright, I'm gonna take one more just for me, just because I'm curious. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Yeah, feels pretty good right now. Evening Star, thank you for the let 'em cook. 2 more let 'em cooks, guys, and we'll take another one. Evening Star, T-Jax, let's go! Alright, you know what, guys? Since you all hit that 40, we're gonna do this. Take one right there. Whoa. Cool shot. Again, we'll zoom in on these. I don't see anything crazy right offhand. Guys, I might have an attachment. This might be... What the hell? Let me turn that light on. This might be... This might be on me. It's like it's mocking me. Do you see this? Do you see like the just sets of eyes? I do have a weird feeling out here. Do you see this? Why does it keep doing this? Guys, the AI is picking up on something that we cannot see. This reminds me of like three spirits or like three aliens showing up. The AI is picking up on something. It is confident in its analysis, something that we don't understand. Research here, screenshot. Sayuki, thank you for the 20 Let 'em cooks. Let's go. 64 out of 200. We're almost halfway there. Guys, 5 more Let 'em cooks, and we'll do one more AI photo out here. Or, you know what, if we hit 100, we'll go back in. We need to get the candles. We need to just go back in anyways. Get the candles. Just make sure I didn't bomb myself. Okay, we're good. Boiled peanuts, thank you for the Let 'em cooks. Guys, 2 more and we'll take another AI shot before we go in, even though we're on our way in right now. Strawberry Smash Cake says, took me half an hour to connect my headphones. Are you using like one of those adapters to an iPhone? Sometimes it takes forever for those to work. Lyric says, listen to the dog barking earlier and leave. Was it barking earlier? Good catch. I didn't even notice. It is July 4th. That's crazy. Happy birthday, America. Travis, 5 a.m. at the latest. So, oh, you know what, Travis, you bring up a good point. Okay, guys, we got to wrap this up in the next like half hour because I still have to do 90 minutes on the treadmill and then drive home and be home by 5 a.m. at the latest. And it's almost 3 right now. All right, guys. Trevor says, what did you do to make the spirit feel like it needed to call its friends? Maybe talking about the cleansing. Maybe that's why. Or maybe they're here to celebrate the holiday. That is scary. What is the AI picking up on? Like, why does it think that? It's picking up on something that we just can't see. We cannot perceive it. But it can. Travis, yeah, I need to be absolutely ending the stream at 3:30 a.m. at the latest, preferably like 3:15 a.m. All right, nothing on this last one. Let's go back in. Actually, let's pray real quick. Lord, thank you for bringing us together this evening. Thank you for blessing us, protecting us, watching over us, guiding us. Please continue to guide us. Please continue to bless us and protect us. Please continue watching over us. Lord, thank you for your infinite wisdom. Thank you for your grace, for your love, for your light. Thank you for watching over the world. Thank you for everyone who's watching tonight. Thank you, Lord. Please continue to guide me as I continue my investigation on this house, its spirits and its energies, and eventually attempt to cleanse this house and bring it back to a normal energetic state. Lord, please help us bring any lost souls or lost spirits back to you. Please help us guide them back to you, Lord, if it is your will and choice to do so. Lord, in your name we pray. Amen. All right, let's get back in here. Kimberly Lay is on the sub squad. Kimberly, for you, we'll take a AI photo right when we get inside here. You know what? Let's take one right here. Guys, eventually we're going to do, before we do the full cleansing, we'll do the investigation upstairs. We've only investigated up here once in the past, like, 5 years. Whoa, what are those? I'm talking, we'll do, like, a full house investigation. It feels so weird in here. I'm telling you guys, this feels like if you booked the frickin' if you booked like Willow's Weep or something. And Willow's Weep had messed up energy and history. What are these? All right. Trevor says, "How old is the house?" It's less than 100 years old. It's not very old. But when they built the neighborhood, they found a body of a little boy and they moved it a couple towns over. And I need to get the record of that. The library has that record. I need to grab that record. Because I'm willing to bet anything his name is David. Because that's what the spirits have been telling us about the boy named David. And in that nightmare I had, I was praying, and then something told me, pray to David. And I thought, obviously, I thought that was, talking about the music, but I just got full body chills. Did you hear it? Right when we talked about David. David, can you hear me? Whoa, does it move? Cindy Robinson, Sage said use 7 candles. Oh, yeah. Cindy, thank you for the super. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab the candles. Leo says let it go for the night. Leo, we're almost done. Spirit, if you want to talk about David, can you light up the music box or REM pod again? Knock on the wall. CZR video, thank you for the let 'em cooks. Also, Stop Money says never open that basement, lock the door, never open it. Don't entertain it. Stop Money, it's crazy that you say that because we lock the door. We lock this door and then we'll put like a gate to bar it. We used to have this piece of wood that would prevent it from opening. We would go through like a lot to make sure that this door doesn't open whenever we're not going in and out. And all the families that have lived here, the one thing that they've reported in common is feeling like someone is watching them at the bottom of the steps. All right, guys, will you keep an eye down here for a second? I'll be right back. Last thing we're going to do is light the candles. And, oh, yeah, and if we hit 200 Let 'em Cooks, we're going to turn the gateway on. And we'll do a candle gateway session for the final part of the stream. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hang tight. All right, candles acquired. Y'all see anything? Oh, oops. There we go. Lyric says, please get out. I'm almost done, Lyric. I'm almost done. Trevor says, do you know the history of the house? So I only know a little bit. I only know a little bit of the history. So when guys, the candles are the last thing. The candles are the last thing, and then we're done. Well, I'm gonna turn the spirit box on as well. Leo says fire is its power. You know, it does mention fire a lot. Guys, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. At least I hope it will. Hello? Do you want the candles? We'll light the candles in honor of David and the spirits calling out to him. God, I can hear something. I can hear like this extra thing. Do y'all hear that? It sounds like super high pitched crackling. It's probably too high pitched to be translated over stream audio, because stream audio, cuts off frequencies below and above a certain hertz. Just, purely because most speakers or even headphones can even reproduce certain frequencies. So, okay. Saw like something black right there. Huh. Okay. All right, let's. I don't think we're going to hit the gateway goal, so I'm going to move the gateway. We'll get the spirit box going. I've got the S box, and I have. My voice sounds different. I think I'm just freaking out. Leo, crazy. I appreciate you all. Sniper Hell, thank you for the love. Guys, I think we'll be okay. I've been in more dire situations before. Jackass Garage says, could you interact with the doll and set it on the table to see if it gets knocked over? Yes, I got you, Garage. And thank you for the super. Big time, thank you for the super. Wait, that's 6. That's 7. There we go. Guys, if anything starts going, look, Leo, the Lioness, crazy. Thank you all for being part of my epic family, and thank you for having my back. You all are amazing. I promise you this, if it starts getting out of hand, we will blow the candles out and get out of here right away. Even though the energy has been off the charts, so far it hasn't lashed out. Oh my god! Whoo! Hello? Okay, there was water, and it sounded like something talked in the water. waking you up, Maggie. All right, Maggie, will you give us an indication if something happens, something comes through? Just be on the lookout, be on guard. I feel like someone's trying to say something. All right, before we light these, let's do one EVP. I know I said spirit box, but something's telling me to try an EVP real quick. Spirits, should we light these candles? Who are you? All right, that one didn't record very much. Something's a bad deal. This is a bad deal. Listen to that voice. Holy crap. Look, it goes, this is a bad deal. Listen. I hear, this is a bad deal. Does anybody hear that, or is it just me? It says this is a bad deal. This is a bad deal. Here, I'm going to play it again. Okay. All right. It's 3:06, guys. We got a couple seconds. Where is the... Here it is.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Guys, if we hit 100 Let 'em Cooks, we'll take another AI photo. Or if we get another super chat, or another 30 Let 'em Cooks, we'll do another set of AI photos. What is a bad deal? This. Oh my God. There was a loud bang. Something fell upstairs. What? What do you mean this? Current body? Whose body? Whose? Does this have something to do with David? Who is David? What is that? All right, no, done. Something's off. What is a bad deal? Who is your deal with? What is your deal for? Do we need to get out of here? What are you asking for? What are you asking for? Treason of the divine? All right, let's hear it. I got an idea. Is there any juice on this? Oh, it's dead. It's freaking dead. Are you kidding me? Okay. Hello? Okay, there's clear. Do you hear all this frequency interference? That's insane. That might. Hello? Someone there? Okay, that entire band is cooked. That's not working at all. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get the. I'm not lighting the candles. That spirit box session was messed up. I don't know what happened. What were you trying to tell us? All right, guys. Was Maggie trying to cut a deal? Whoa. Who's here? Listen. I swear it sounds like there's a radio on upstairs. Look at TV. That sounded evil. But I swear, guys, the EVP shifter, this version of it, does not work nearly as well as the old version that I have on the other phone. Give me a second. I gotta. But I wanted to run this one. This is an old one, too. And then, guys, I literally have less than 2 minutes. Wait, Eric Vanessa. Something. Did you hear that? Something Vanessa. Yep. They just said yep. Do you want me to take a picture of Vanessa? Show me who's here. Show me who's with Vanessa. Freed? Freed. Do you want me to free Vanessa? For some reason, it didn't give her a head. Do you want me to take Vanessa out of here? Did you hear that? Oh my god! I was just about to say, has something new attached to Vanessa? Why didn't I? I was literally thinking that. Like, I was gonna say it. Do you see that? Screenshot. So is this a new attachment to Vanessa, or is this attachment been there? Look, she's got her bags packed. She's ready to go. Oh, there's someone in the doorway. What? This is Eric. There's someone in the door. Do you see that? Oh my god. Look how far detached she is from the original picture. Oh, look at that symbol. Look at the symbol on the... It's a decapitated stick figure. That's the symbol. And then R, there's an R with like a R7. And then it's like a decapitated stick figure. What the hell? I wonder if someone in the future is going to use this house as like a satanic ritual place. And like we're getting things from the future. Look, this is so weird. Look at her face and then her body. It's like that face is pasted onto this body. And they're literally standing in the doorway. And none of this is connected to the original image. This is purely data that the AI thinks is in the environment with unattached visual data. So it thinks it's there, not based on any represented in the image. You get what I'm saying? That's why this is anomalous. Because in theory, there's no reason for this to be in this image. Same with these symbols, too. Like RT or R7, and then this stick figure thing with the decapitated head. That's what it looks like to me. Here, I'm gonna try something. What's your name? Don't tell me. Burn it.
Yep.
What do you want burned? I'm not agreeing, I'm just asking. That's the point. All right, we're done. We're done. Whew. God bless you. Also, I'm leaving this bottle of water down here. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn the freaking lights on. Frick. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna set her down first before we do that. You know, it's so messed up. At least one spider has crawled on me. Cindy Robinson says, Sage says, light the candles. Cindy, I'm out of time. If I had more time, I'd mess with them. But I don't have time to light them all and then blow them all out. Also, that spirit box session was messed up. Also, I have this terrible urge to put that statue right there where the thing was trying to pull me under the ground. Not going to do that either, though. Guys, next time, listen, Saturday, we'll do the candles. Oh, my head. It's getting a crazy, like, pressure in the left side of my head. Saturday, we're going to do the candles. Oh, no, I'm not going to be here. Never mind. I'm not going to be here Saturday. And then Monday, oh, what am I doing Monday night? Maybe Monday night, Thursday at the latest. We'll put the statue right there where I had the nightmare, and we'll light the candles. Guys, thank you all for being here. Strawberry Smash Cake, Travis Martin holding it down to the mod squad, Mama Kara in the chat, Sniper Hell, Evening Star, Lyric, Crazy, Trevor Steele, thank you all for being here. Jaden A, David Smith, Tasty Fisher, Tulsa Honda, Amanda Anderson, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for being here. Cindy Robinson, thank you for holding it down in the chat. Grunge77 in the chat. Let's go. Sage, thank you for being here. Rain, Sam, Kay, David, thank you all for being here. All right, let's get out of here. I say let's get out of here. I still have to hit the freaking treadmill. But I didn't hit the treadmill yesterday. I have to. I literally have to. I have to do it. I have to do it. Guys, if you want to know my current training regimen, it's been shoulders and cardio. My whole goal is to grow my shoulders as wide as possible and then do as much cardio as possible. So I know that's a super unorthodox training style, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still doing other training too, but it's whatever. All right, guys, I'll see you all Monday. Actually, wait, Saturday I'm gonna go live, but I'll be either at Babe's parents' house. I'm gonna go live at least for a little bit. But happy 4th of July, everybody. I will see you all Saturday, Monday, Thursday. One of those days for sure. Guys, thank you all for being here. Lynn, be sure to subscribe for more scary. I will see you all then. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Let's go, America. Thank you all for being here. Crazy says don't stay there. I'm not staying here tonight. I do have to hit the treadmill here. There's a treadmill upstairs. I'm going to hit the treadmill and then head home. But yeah, I'm not sleeping here tonight. God, I slept here like 9 nights in a row. Oh, I could not. It was making me go crazy. All right, love y'all. Stay tuned. Stay epic. Great stream tonight. Great investigation. I need to pray. Lord, thank you for bringing us together tonight. Thank you for watching over us, protecting us, guiding us, blessing us. Thank you for showing us the way. Lord, please continue to show us the way forward. Please continue to guide us, guide our hands, our thoughts, guide our actions, Lord, so that we may do the right thing and the best thing. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for protecting us. Please continue to watch over everyone who's here tonight, everyone in our epic family. And please continue to guide me on these investigations and these journeys. Lord, in your name I pray, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I can feel the yellow eyes looking at me. I can feel them looking at me so crazily strong. I had my eyes closed, but I could tell that it was looking at me. I could absolutely tell it was looking at me. Trevor, the only thing we found documented so far is that they discovered the body of a kid when they built the neighborhood and they moved that body. But before that, it was a giant farm. It was like a giant plantation. And then it was a neighborhood. The first person who lived here undocumented, and I'm not talking about I'm saying that they just never filled out anything about living here because the neighborhood was in the process of being built. So because of that, the first person who lived here never filed any kind of paperwork or anything like that. He was part of the construction team. I think he ran the construction of the building, of the neighborhood. Because of that, he lived here without any evidence of such. All right, guys, thank you all for being here tonight. Stay tuned, stay epic, and I will see you all at the next one. Peace, family. Ghost Hunter, thank you for the heart. Teddy's World, thank you for the greeting. All right, guys, I'll see you all at the next one. What a night. And let me make sure I can get out of this basement door. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to lock that. It smells weird up here. Whoa. Just made a noise.